gracious as you always are. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to begin by saying what a tremendous honor it is for me to be on this platform with Khan Sahab. Truly a living legend and someone who not only inspires us, but is the pride of our country in every which way. Thank you, sir. Thank you for inviting me and allowing me to do the honors this evening. Begum Sahiba had great regard and admiration for my father. She once told me that she tried to persuade Abba Sahab to record his music. But he was against recordings because he had observed classical music records being played during weddings and private parties while the guests milled about talking, eating, and drinking. Whatever recordings of his are available are from his live radio broadcasts late in his life. None exist of him playing at his prime. Begum Sahiba tried to convince him on many, many occasions. During the intermission, before my performance, Governor Sahai came backstage to meet the artists. When it was my turn to perform, to my utter surprise, I saw Begum Sahiba sitting in the audience. To give respect and to honor her gracious and magnanimous gesture, I kept my sarod aside and said that after her singing, I had forgotten all ragas and raginis. I requested her to return to a hotel and rest. She said, "लीजिए, क्या हम आपको सुन नहीं सकते? बिस्मिल्लाह करिए आप. Can I not listen to you? Please begin." This was one of my most cherished memories of Begum Akhtar.
I would like to address them because in our music world, anybody who achieves something, we call them Ustad and Pandit. I think Pandit Karan Johar and Pandit Sohail Seth. Because I admire Mr. Karan Johar, I have seen films, I have seen his Coffee with Karan, and he's very gifted and he's a pure artist. And same with Mr. Sohail Seth, God has given him that creativity and he has so much energy. On any subject he can talk, start the second rag. He started second rag, he lost track of time. And the governor is in sign language asking me when he's going to finish. So I say, I don't know, but please take your guest for dinner. I can't stop him. So he kept on singing, and now only Mr. Jha was alone sitting in the audience. All the governors, they went inside. And Khan Sahab was in a great mood. We were saying, "Wah, wah, 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 bahut achhe, kya baat." He started third rag also. And poor Jha is again asking me what to do. I say, "You also go." So Mr. Jha also left, nobody in the audience. Khan Sahab was still singing. And then suddenly, I think somewhere he realized that there's nobody in the audience.
In my career, I didn't take very many risks, actually, because the first two films that I directed and my father produced, the whole idea there was that I was seeking commerce in art. And I think that was pretty much what my intention was, to make sure that my production house, Dharma Productions, could stand tall and gain, that kind of economic strength, which we hadn't before that. It's only in the last decade, and it's ironically after I lost my father, that I grew wings.
Well, what he's basically asking is, were you ever in depression or did you feel low? Have you seen his wife? She can light up an entire metropolis with her energy. But sir, you answer the question. He's saying, did you ever feel low or sad or anything?
This is very natural, you are not happy all the time in your life. So it's part of life, sometime you feel sad. Continue this because Aman reminded me about his mother. So, but that is something which I have often told Amanayan, that wherever they perform, they must say that they are the children of Subbalakshmi and Amjad Ali Khan.
तो एक्चुअली मेरा जो लगाव है टू हिंदी सिनेमा, इट्स लार्जली बिकॉज मेरी जो माँ थी वो हमेशा वो पुरानी हिंदी फिल्मों के गाने, या गज़ल हो जगजीत सिंह के या मोहम्मद रफ़ी साहब के, आशा भोसले जी के, लता जी के, किशोर साहब के गाने रोज़ गूंजते थे. तो And along with that, Elvis Presley. She was a huge fan. In fact, I think she married my father because he promised he would take her to the Elvis Presley concert for their honeymoon. I think that's one of the big reasons she married him. And he did live up to that promise because he did take her and she fainted. So their honeymoon night was in an ER because she fainted in Las Vegas when she saw Elvis Presley, and he just came and sang Teddy Bear and she had fallen flat.